Welcome to your weekly messages from your angels and your higher self with me, Julie Poole. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Click the little bell so you don't miss anything. All the cards that I use are listed in the description below. And we start with messages from your higher self, which I use the tarot cards for. And then I go on to messages from your angels. So stay tuned right to the end so you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive right in. Hi Virgos, my fellow Virgos, and welcome to messages for the 12th of March through to the 18th. Well, it's an interesting week for us. Now we're being asked to look within. Let's have a look here, because we've lost the magic. Many of us have lost the magic. I love the Magician card. The Magician card is about us creating our own reality, as manifesting what it is we need. When something doesn't work, we fix it, we change it, we analyze it, we figure out what's not working, what's going wrong, and we sort it out. But many of us have lost the magic. Now, this is about, I'm just tuning into this, it's coming from within, it's coming from inside us, guys, that there is a tiredness, there is a sense of being drained for many of us, me included, which is why I'm taking a holiday next week to reboot. Now, when we're losing the magic, we don't want to wait till we've completely lost it. We want to notice that we've lost that sparkle, we've lost that spark, and why. And then we can do something about it, all right? So this week is about asking yourself, we'll look at the other cards in a minute, where have I lost the magic and what do I need to do about it and what needs to change? Because we've then got the Tower. Now, the Tower is a card of sweeping change, and we are like that, aren't we? Once we've figured something out, that needs to go, that needs to come in, that needs to swap about, we'll make it happen, and we'll make it happen like that. So that Tower is looking at, where have I lost my magic? Where's my sparkle gone? Okay, and what's going on inside. I want you to check in with your health, Virgos. You know what we're like, okay? I know my health hasn't been too good recently, which is why I've been a little bit quieter, because I've taken that time for me. So I want you to look at your own health, well-being and energy as well. And how is it for you? Have you lost some of that magic? Because we can manifest the magic back. We can manifest the life we want back, but we need to look at, what do we need to let go of? What's in the way? What's blocking us? And let that go. Let it fall away. With the Tower, you know, it's a falling away energy. All right, it isn't a slowly drifting away. You know, the way the bodies are falling out of the Tower, it just falls away. As soon as we step into that Magician power, the Magician is my favorite card in the pack, because it really is about us taking our power, taking control and making the changes that we want to make with the agreement of our inner being, our higher self, and the universe working together cohesively to make those changes we need. And once we've used that Magician, we can then look at what's in the way, what needs to go, and it literally can fall away like that, okay? Now, we do need to take some action on this. We're being asked to judge. Now, judgment, let's look at the judgment. Very often, especially when we're busy, we're just a little bit blindfolded to just keep going and keep going and keep going. This card is asking us to look and judge ourselves and our life, not harshly, realistically. All right, am I working too hard? Am I giving too much? Are my boundaries where they need to be? Do they need to be loosened? Maybe I'm being too rigid. Do they need to be tightened? Maybe I'm being too floppy and letting people get away with murder. We are asking ourselves, where's my magic gone and what do I need to do about it? And then we're going to take some action, because we've got that Knight. This is lovely, okay? The Knight of Cups. We're taking some action to restore our happiness, to bring back our happiness, okay? Now, for many of us, our happiness isn't gone. Mine certainly hasn't gone. But I know when I'm out of balance, I'm not as happy as I normally am, all right? So I'm asking you, this is coming from your higher self, not from me, to look at, be very judging about your life, about yourself. not critically. Now, the thing is, let's just talk about that word judging a minute, all right? Because judging has all sorts of negative connotations that, oh, judgment is bad. How can we make any changes unless we look at them and judge whether it's good or whether it's bad? Judging just means I am deciding, I am discerning, I'm opening my eyes very honestly and looking at what is good for me. And so we're needing to do that work this week. It's not really work, we're just looking at, hang on, is my magic where it needs to be? Am I manifesting the life that I'm choosing? Or am I just somehow getting lost in all sorts of stuff that is in the way? What needs to then fall away? And it will fall away very quickly and easily. And then I can restore, okay, because we've got the Knight. Now, your angels, let's look at what angels are saying. For many of us, this is about the inner child. Now, when I see the inner child card, I immediately think about play, lightheartedness, creativity, feeling safe and secure, because that's what a child should feel. And many of us didn't feel that, I know, but we can put that in place as adults to say, I'm going to nurture my inner child. I'm going to go to the park and play on the swings. I'm going to ... What are we going to do to help our inner child? Because that's where our magic comes from, guys. All right, the magic, think about the child, you know, fairies and magic and amazing creativity and imagination. This is where it comes from, our inner child. And we need to get back to that. So that's going to bring the magic back. And we can do that as well by linking in with our higher consciousness, higher beings of light, soul source, Mother, Father, God, Creator, bringing the universe in to our inner child and bringing that magic back. Because I'm just being told for next week, the 19th, there is some wonderful opportunities here. That's great. That's when I'm on holiday. Lovely. Okay. But this is for generally for everybody saying, look, you know, we're moving into spring next week. We want to be in a really good place. We want to make sure everything's fallen away that was in the way, ready for us to come into spring with a spring in our step, with our magic, with our sparkle. So I hope that makes sense for you. Check out your moon and rising as well. The cards are coming up now, making it easy for you to just click on them. And I'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.